We all need to have and now moments with God. What is an and now moment? It's when you hear what God says, you see what God is doing, and you respond to it. You do something in response. You don't just sit and listen to what God is saying, but you say, and now, this is what I'm going to do. That is called a step of faith. And see, faith is not built, and faith does not grow by you just listening to other people and listening to messages and just kind of passively doing, this thing, the spectator thing. But faith grows through and now moments. When you say, because of what God has said and because of what God has done, and now I'm going to do this. How many of you had an and now moment, said, from now on, I'm going to be faithful in giving God the first part of my income? If you did, that is an and now moment. If you didn't, then that may be, just maybe, that you're just kind of passively listening, but you're not doing anything about it. As a result, nothing happens in your life. It's an and now moment that's going to in many ways determine what you're going to do and if you're going to be blessed by it. A few months ago, we had Thanksgiving service, and we sang an old song, old school song called Give Thanks. And he goes, give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks, for he has given Jesus Christ, his son. It's talking about what God has done. And then the turning point in the song is, and now let the weak say I am strong. Let the poor say I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. And now is the turning point of your faith. When you go from passive to active, when you go from stagnant to growing, when you go from staying in one place to moving forward, it's that and now moment. It's a turning point in your life. How about you? When was your last and now moment? When was the first? When was the first time, in light of who God is and what God said and what God has done, you responded and you went in faith and said, and now I'm going to get baptized? Or, and now I'm going to start reaching out to my family who doesn't know Jesus. Or, and now I'm going to take TDS 3. And now I'm going to join Thrive Church. And now I'm going to serve. I'm going to join a serving team. And now I'm going to say yes to that leadership role. And now I'm going to live my life a certain way. When you have these and now moments, what's going on is that your faith is beginning to grow. But if you're someone who just comes to church, you do nothing with what you're offered. You do nothing with what's made available to you. You just sit there. Guess what? Your faith is going to be the same 10 years from now. And see, it's because faith grows on and now moments. And don't get me wrong, and now moments are not these huge public special occasion moments. And now moments can happen every day if you would have a willing heart.